Hey, I think I'm live. It says live video is starting. I'm doing it from my laptop, which is a little bit different, so it doesn't look the same. Oh, there we go. I think we're live. Hey, everyone. So I'm just getting situated to what my screen looks like. It's a pretty windy day here in Southern California. I don't know about how your weather is, but it's a little crazy. I'm really excited about this mini training because we're going to hit three things that I think everyone needs to know before they even start the journey as an Amazon influencer. Because for me, my most precious thing in this world is my time. And I want to make sure that if this is the right venture for you, you understand how your time is going to be used and how to do it efficiently. That's something I'm like looking at all day, every day, is how can I use my time effectively so that I'm getting the most for the least amount of time. So, we are going to talk first about the actual application process as to how to become an Amazon influencer, because that is completely different than what a lot of people think it might look like. We are also going to talk about daily action steps that you are going to be taking to help build up your video library. And how is that going to help you create at least $1,000 a month? Well, I'm gonna share it all. I'll tell you all. Okay, so real quick, I want to cover, because for some people that are new, there is a complete difference from an Amazon associate or Amazon affiliate account versus an Amazon influencer account. Okay, so as an Amazon affiliate, you can go to their website. You don't have any requirements. Anybody can get this, and you will be approved right away. And what that gives you are shareable links to earn a commission off of any product on Amazon that you share a link to. So what's cool about that is you could do anything, right? You could do, I was just talking to someone on Facebook. They have tiny homes for $10,000. So if someone bought that through your affiliate link, you would make probably around 3% of that. That's like not too shabby on a commission, right? But you have to look at the likelihood of how many people are you actually driving to that link and who's actually purchasing. Now, what I'm going to be talking about today is called the Amazon Influencer account, where once you are fully approved, which I will talk about those steps, you have access to both affiliate shareable links and something called on-site commissions. So on-site commissions is where Amazon created this program that as an Amazon influencer, I can actually make a video review of anything around my house. I'm trying to think what I have here. Of lots of kids' books. I have this dad hat that actually a seller sent me. This is sold on Amazon. I'm going to have my husband do a 30-second review on this hat. Then Amazon places this on their product page. So it's already there for their millions of customers to see. And anytime someone clicks on my video, watches it, purchases that product, I make a commission. So that's how the Amazon influencer program works. You can also do affiliate links, which is cool because you can do both. But the bulk of the passive income comes from that library of videos that you're going to have, okay? So if you guys have questions, make sure you drop them in the comment section. I forgot to say that. I want to make sure I'm getting to your questions. I'll probably hit them at the end. But let's talk about this application process, because like I said, it takes longer. There are 2 steps and you do have to qualify, okay? So step number 1 is you have to qualify your social media account. Now, you can use a YouTube, you can use a TikTok, you can use a Facebook or an Instagram account. And the very first step is just a robot. So you literally are putting your information in. A robot is looking at the numbers, and the number one thing they want to see is engagement. Yes, for certain social media channels, there's a follower requirement, but some aren't as hard as they seem. So the one that I've been playing a lot with lately is TikTok. We've been getting a lot of people in quicker using TikTok, and you do not need thousands of followers with that, which is so cool. So number 1 is qualifying your social media. I would say at least 50% of the people I've worked with thus far, that has only taken a few days to a week to get them in through step 1. Then step 2 is unlocking the on-site commissions or those video reviews. So in order to do that, you have to do 3 video reviews and basically give them to Amazon. And an Amazon employee will come in. They're going to look at 2 things. 1, your social media, and they're going to look at your videos. So we are still building that social media during that time. They want to see that you're a real person, that your face links up to your video face, right? That you're actually engaging with your community on social media, because that is part of the process. But the cool part is, after step 2, they no longer look at your social media. You do not need to continue to post unless that's something you want to do, which I do help coach a lot of wellness practitioners on how to build their social media for marketing their practice and for building their Amazon. So that's kind of fun. So that step takes a little bit longer. I did see someone just get accepted within 1 day, which is like totally unheard of. So I don't want to say that that's the normal, but some people have been waiting up to 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Sometimes they're rejected and have to go through the process again. So I was accepted within a week, but it's just varying on where Amazon's at, where your application gets put in. So it just takes a different amount of time for everybody. But what's cool is, with the training that I've created, I'm going to get you in as quickly as possible. So after those 2 steps you're in, this is where you just go ham, because there's 2 pieces to these video reviews that you want to create, right? You're going to have a library, and number 1 is you just want a large quantity of videos. That is a huge part of it, because the example I always give is something that sells every day in my Amazon influencer account is these like little hair ties that I make 12 cents every time someone buys one. Now I sell about 10 a day, but that's still only $1 a day, right? So it's not like a lot of money, but they're selling frequently. Where on the other hand, some larger products like a mattress, a bed frame, people aren't buying those every day, but I could sell 2 to 3 a month, and it's a larger, about $30 commission that I'm making, right? So you want a good number of videos, and you also want varying quality. Quality means lower price items to higher priced items, some things that are sold more often, things that aren't sold as often. There's seasonal items. So we talk about all this in the training. I don't want to overwhelm you, but just going into it, realizing, okay, so I have to create all these different videos of anything, literally anything around my home that is sold on Amazon, including food, including office supplies, beauty products, cleaning products, everything that's sold on Amazon, you can do a review on, okay? So if you guys have questions about the application process, drop them in the comments. So I want to talk a little bit about how, like, this daily schedule, right? Like I said, time is extremely important. How will you be spending your time after you're through that application process? What will your daily schedule look like? Because most of us, at least for me when I started this, I was taking care of 3 kids during the summertime, meaning planning events, feeding them for every single meal, getting out of the house, obviously. I had a toddler with nap time that I was trying to schedule things around. Most of you have other businesses, family, hobbies, things that you actually want to enjoy. So how does this look for you with your time in order for you to build up that library to be at a substantial amount? Now, what I always recommend is, if you're trying to hit $1,000, you want to get at least 100 videos your first month. If you're trying to hit $2,000, I suggest 200 videos in your first month. Or $3,000 a month, you want to hit 300 videos that first month, because that's just going to set the tone for all your videos getting seen at one time, okay? The cool thing, you can work on these videos during the waiting period for step 2. Now, what it looked like for me, because I'm so conscious of my time and I had little pockets throughout the day to work on this, is I would take my phone. So if you guys have the Amazon app, you can actually pull it up. And on your app, at the very top is the search bar. And there's this little camera that when you push it, you can literally take a picture of anything around your house. Think light fixtures, AC units. Right now, think about like gardening in springtime. Anything in your home, you can take a picture of, and Amazon will pull up things that are similar to it or the actual product, right? So I'm going to take this hat, just so you can see. Took a picture of it, and I'll show you the listings that come up. So what is so cool is, oh, there you go, perfect. See, there's a couple of them, and I already know because I have the listing. It's the very first one that it brought up. But now you don't have to look at your purchases. You don't have to look and see if they're the same. Amazon is telling you what is sold on here. And at nighttime, after I put my kids to sleep, I just went around the house taking pictures of everything. I started room by room, and I had a bag, and I would take a picture and I would fill that bag up with 10 items. And so I knew that those 10 items were the items I was going to do a review the next day. Okay, so I kept this in my bathroom. I did all of my video reviews in the bathroom. That's where I had the best acoustics, I guess. Without kids, you know, I didn't hear all the noise on the windows, things like that. So then the next day during my daughter's nap time, which was about an hour and 15 if I was lucky, I would go into the bathroom, shut the door, record all my videos as they go. So remember, these are only 30 to 60 seconds long. So that ideally should take me 10 minutes if I'm doing 10 video reviews, right? Now, yes, at the beginning, it'll take you a little bit longer because you're practicing, you might stumble, you might say, oh, I didn't mean to say that, and that's fine. But you're doing this every day, and so you get better and better and better at it. And by especially the first week, you'll feel more comfortable. You'll realize, oh my gosh, like, it is a lot easier to come up with what I want to say about things. And so it starts to become second nature, right? So during her nap time, it was about 30 minutes, I would say, that I spent actually making reviews. So that's 30 minutes. The night before, I spent about 15 minutes taking pictures of things. And then that same night, after I did the reviews, is when I would upload them. So the uploading, I could do them from my phone. And so I could sit there with her in bed, or I could sit on the couch while my husband and I are watching TV or something. And I can just upload them from my phone. Super easy, super straightforward. Again, 15 minutes at the most to upload 10 videos. If your internet isn't working, maybe a little bit longer, but really it was that simple. 15 minutes at the night, scanning products. 30 minutes during the day, reviewing products. 15 minutes at night, uploading. Okay, and I did that my first month. So I did 10 products every day, Monday through Friday. So that would give me, what, 50? I didn't do that many because I only had 100 to 150 my first month. But let's say you were wanting 200 your first month, you would do 10 products every single day. That will get you to your 200 goal. If your goal was 100, you only have to do 5 a day. Monday through Friday, you get the weekends off, right? So the schedule is very repetitive, but it's broken down so that you can do it during nap time, in between clients, at night when, at night, sometimes I spend more time doing nothing. That's not as important. But it really is easy to kind of get that information or those action steps taken throughout the day, which is really nice. You don't have to sit there and focus for hours on end, right? So yeah, that was like the big schedule and the big vision that I wanted you to understand is as you come into the Amazon Influencer Program, what is it going to look like to build up my library? Okay. Now, I was really excited for this weekend, St. Patty's Day. It's my brother-in-law's birthday. We have a lot of fun stuff going on. But this past week, I started offering these strategy sessions for people coming on to my training. So inside the training, I'm going to give you all my tips and tricks to basically get you through this process quicker. And what's been so fun is a lot of people are like, well, my Instagram looks like this, or my TikTok is like this. Where do I start? What do I do? Right? So with the strategy sessions, we've been able to look specifically at where you are now and what action steps you need to take in order to get in the quickest, basically, right? Start building up your video library because that's how you're going to create that income. So what I decided for this fun weekend of St. Patty's Day is instead of you spending 30 minutes with me, all you're going to have to do is fill out a super easy form giving me all the information that I need to understand. And I'm going to come up with a very specific customized action plan for you that's going to give you what day to do what steps so that you know, okay, great, Monday I'm going to be working on my Instagram, or on what day will I be posting videos, things like that. I'm going to give you all that in your customized action plan, which if you purchase your training by Sunday, I would be more than happy to give that to you for free. So let's see. I see a comment here. I think it's Franca. Hey, hi Franca. Would you mind if I watch some of your review videos? I'd like to distill your wisdom. Absolutely. So in the training, I actually post my storefront, Franca. It's in, I want to say module 2. Lesson 1 or 2. No, module 3, lesson 1. So it's totally in there for you to check out. Absolutely. I want you to see my reviews. You guys can see other people who've been through the process. We have a lot of other wellness practitioners, moms who have gone through this process, and they are building their library. So we'll make sure that that's accessible. Cool? Yay, I like your comment. Awesome. Well, if you guys need any, leave any questions down below. I'm also going to send this out in email, so email me back if you have questions. I'm here. I want to get you guys going because this has been the most fun I've had creating. The closest thing, I always say it's passive, meaning I wake up every morning to money, but I don't work every day to get that money. But it's not completely passive, right? Nothing ever is. So I always want to be transparent about that. So, all right, you guys, have a beautiful day, and I'll chat with you soon.